Hello everyone, welcome. This tutorial we're going to see an introduction to head and neck anatomy. In the head and neck anatomy, we need to know that the first thing we're going to do is the study of the bones of the head. Now, after the study of the bones of the head, we're going to pass on to the different foci and cavity found inside the head: orbital cavity, nasal cavity, and others. Now, after involved with the foci and cavity found inside the head, we're going to pass on to the connective tissues of the head. And the main connective tissue of the head is the temporomandibular joint, involved with most of the connective tissue. And we can see some other connective tissue here, so we're going to have in our study. We need to know that the sutural joints are not going to be considered in our chapter on connective tissue because structure are immovable and they don't contain connective tissue there. The next thing we're going to study in our study of the head will be the study of the muscles. So we are going to have the different muscles involved with the head and neck, and we're going to do the study of the muscles with respect to their origin, their insertion, their action, and their nervous supply. Those are the four things you're going to note in the muscle anatomy of the head and neck. After studying the different muscles, we're going to pass on to the arterial study. Now, in the arterial study, we're going to visualize that there will be the supply with the common carotid artery, then moving up to give to the different portions of the head and neck. So we're going to have the arterial supply. After the arterial supply, we are going to pass on to the venous supply, to the venous drainage of the head and neck. So after the venous drainage of the head and neck, we're going to have a lymphatic drainage of the head and neck. After the lymphatic drainage of the head and neck, where we have already visualized all the vascular supply, we are going to visualize all the vascular supply and the vascular drainage of the head and neck. After visualizing it, we're going to pass on to the nervous supply. So we're going to visualize in the nervous supply, we're going to have the cranial nerves and their different courses in the head and neck. Now, after passing to the different courses and of the nerve supply, we are going to pass now to the last portion of our of the head and neck study, which will be the main organ or the tissues in the head and neck. And we can already list them from now. The main organ in the head, you're going to have the brain, and the main organ in the main tissue in the head, you're having the scalp, and you can have the meninges. So that will be our study, our plan of study for the head anatomy, So from here, I will say thanks for your kind attention.